It's a great day. My name is Che Brown, the Happy Entrepreneur, and welcome to the Happy Entrepreneur Show, the #1 business development and revenue-focused late-night show in the country where we are on a mission. And our mission really is to empower, our mission is to inspire, and our mission is to provide you, that's right, you, the hard-working entrepreneur, with all of the resources that are necessary to execute that big vision you have for the people you were called to serve. And on this episode, we have the one and only Dr. Sonjia Pelton-Sam. She's in the building, and she'll be talking about, well, you can create a product, you can increase your income, and you can make more money as an entrepreneur. Sounds easy to me. What's going on, Dr. Sonjia? How you doing?
I'm doing really good, Shay. How are you today? I'm just excited to be here. Thank you for having me.
Well, I'm excited to have you here, man. We got to have you here again soon. I'm putting that out there right now that we're going to bring it back, ladies and gentlemen, because we can't get to everything. I can tell you that now. But some of you are looking at it right now, and you're saying, Shay, I don't know who this person is. We'll get to her bio in a moment. But you might have saw create a product and increase your income as an entrepreneur. You showed up. Dr. Sonjia, the risk of sounding like I'm being sarcastic here, why are entrepreneurs and small business owners struggling so much to create a product? I mean, they have AI. They can go to AI and say, I need a product now, and it should just pop up. But yet, they're struggling to even create a product. What's holding them back?
Well, Shay, let me tell you this. Part of it is just getting the job done. Sometimes we just have to go out and do it. And sometimes you need a little help. You need a person like me, a coach, somebody to help you launch that vision to the next level. So if you don't know what products are, that's the first thing, because products come in a variety of things. I'm here to talk about the big three products. That is digital, paper, and physical products. Y'all, come on. If you don't have those, you are leaving money on the table. Um, he just talked a whole lot about products and AI creating the product. So that's just a part of it. They go in, create it, and so a lot of times I get people and they say, I really didn't like the cover. So they don't have any creativity. And that's where you come in and you get a person like me to go in and finish up the product. You'll be happy with it and get it launched after. But part of the problem is knowing which product you want to do for your business, what's right for you, right? And then how to get it into the hands of the people. So first of all, we got to know that it's three. It's a big three. Are you paper? Are you digital? Or are you physical? Are you all three? What do you need?
You know, as you were speaking, that's spot on. What do you say to the person who's watching right now saying, Shay, I just showed up and I saw this whole, I can create a product and increase my income. But we'll talk to two people. Let's talk to the person right now who is an entrepreneur and they need products to represent them. They've got a brand, so they do whatever products that are needed that are visible. People can touch it. They can put their hands on it. What's one or two or three ideas you give for that person when they're trying to create something that's a physical product that represents their brand? Is there one or two ideas you have for them? And then we'll come back in a few minutes later, ladies and gentlemen. I know some of you are coaches, some of you are speakers, some of you are experts in your field. You're in the self-education industry, and you want to know, wow, could you help me as well? Well, we'll find out. But let's first talk to you. You, the person that's creating physical products. You see behind her, she got We Pray. She got a lot of stuff. But talk to them. How do you help folks who need physical products, and what's one or two ideas you have for them?
Well, one of the easiest things that you can do, I would say, is kind of like things like a makeup line. So this is a Too Bougie makeup line that was created. Let me show you guys. Simple, easy, right? Logo. And so we talk about some lip gloss. Very easy, very simple to do, right? All ages need, girls, you need a little gloss. So those kind of things, we're talking about very low cost to get done. And we're talking about return on investments high. We have things that you can get done, which are your planners, right? Really amazing planners that you can get done. Don't overlook coloring books. Adults love coloring books, physical products. So another thing that I have are people that have a lot of digital products, right? And so we need to turn those digital products into physical products. So that's when we can go into the paper, into the print, right? And turn it into a physical product to put into a person's hand. And also the books, come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Books are actually to get information into people's hands. A lot of times it's your story, It's steps that you can use. But when we go into workbooks, journals, planners, we're talking about things that people actually use to help themselves, tools they can use for themselves. That's an addition that you always need to add. If you're the coaches, if you are in ministry, things like that. And one more thing, y'all don't negotiate things like your grandmother's recipes. We saw Snoop go over to a whole nother industry and do a cookbook, right? So it's so many ways that you can incorporate products and bring things to life for low income, like really low cost. So don't be afraid of the cost. We need to just get the product up and going, and then we need to just get it monetized, get it up launched, and get it in other people's hands.
Well said. For the person that's listening and saying, is your company, or would you recommend someone that has to say, well, okay, I need to get the products, got it. Do you help them understand how to be creative? They're like, hey, I know what I want, Shay, but I'm not the person that can lay it out and design it and make sure it looks the way my brand should look and feel. And are you also, your company also help folks with housing the products? They're like, okay, if I want to buy 1,000 books, do I have to keep them in my garage and manually ship them out? So here's the question. Number one, does your company, and how does your company help people with the creative side of it? And then secondly,
Right.
do you help them with getting the online store and stuff like that set up as well? Does that make sense? And I'm saying that for you dualpreneurs out there. I know you're already thinking, you're like, Shay, I work a full-time job. I ain't got time to be sitting around doing all this, and I'm a full-time entrepreneur. Shout out to you. You're a 9-to-5 millionaire. We appreciate you. Keep doing your thing. Can you please talk to them if you would, Doc? And the
Yes,
question is
so let's talk about it,
design
guys.
and
First,
being, yeah, go ahead.
but okay, first of all, yes, we can help you set up all of your sales processes, your stores, everything you need, your landing pages to get the products out there. The good thing about today is you don't have to buy a mass amount of products, right? Even to get a good cost. You just have to know who the vendors are and the creator, which I can help you create to get everything up and going. Y'all see this really nice necklace. It's branded. It is my brand. So we do things around the brand, which are jackets, things like that. Very low cost. We're talking about very low cost, especially when it comes to the jewelry business or things like that. I can get you up and going sometimes to $1 to $3, and we're not talking about cheap looking stuff. We're talking about very exclusive, very very nice things, because we're going to cut out all of the middleman, and I'm going to take you straight to the source. So first things is you have to know who to get to. So how to get to that person, and I'm the person to help you get there. Next, we have to go through and create. Creating is very simple. I'm your girl. If you want to create a product, you come to me. We map it out on paper. Really simple process. I'm pretty good at saying, hey, I had a lady, tea times and affirmations. We went in, we created her a journal. We came through. She needs to talk all the time with teacups, right? Every time a different teacup, hitting them up with a teacup. After that, put the teacups for sale. So people want to know, girl, what you drinking out of? So you make sure you know this inspirational quote today is from here, and we talking with tea time. Here we go. We drinking the tea. You always showcasing your cup. Next thing you know, people are buying that cup because they want to do what you do. And you tell them, hey, why don't you post it? Why don't you do things like that? So we can come up with creative ideas in almost any industry. I've came up with some really good things for childcare industry, even taxes, y'all. With clickable, like you go in and clickable links inside of the product. So it's digital. You go in and the clickable links inside to take them to everything that they need. So it's all kind of systems out there that I can set you guys up with, so you can get it up and you can get it going and you can make the coins right now in your business.
I love it, by the way. As you were talking, you're giving so many golden nuggets. There are a number of folks out there, no matter how famous you are, by the way. And don't worry, ladies, I'm going to ask what all that stuff is on her wall. Don't worry. I'm going to get to that, ladies and gentlemen. But there might be wondering, who is this Dr. Sonjia Pelton-Sam that's really laying it out on how I can increase my income? Many don't know your backstory. As famous as you are all over the world. So we'll slow down for a moment if we would, and let's take some time and let them know who, the question, who is Dr. Sonjia, number one? And number two, what was that defining moment that led you to really embracing and doing what you're doing now? Talk to us.
Well, now y'all, I'm not doctor, but everybody calls me doctor. So hey, I'm gonna flow with it. Maybe that's what I need to go do. Go back to school and get this other degree. But yes, I'm Sonjia Pelton-Sam, y'all at the core. I'm the glam coach. I help you G get up. I help you L love yourself. A affirmative belief and MS, some things that you can make happen right now in your life and in your business with God by your side. And so let me tell you this backstory to help you guys out, to let you know you can make it through any struggle and you can win. So I used to be just a vision coach. Everything was based around vision. I produced my own products, and so I had one of the largest when it came to vision board stores on Etsy with just like the cutout pieces. Everything was designer and boutique, out of matching little words and colors, and so you could make your board and everything like that. Scriptures, you name it, it was on there. And so I had to make my own landing pages. I learned how to do a lot of things back toward 2014, 2015. And so then got hit with a bout of cancer. And so when I got hit with cancer, my coach, Dr. Connie Stewart, she told me, I said, everybody is coming to me and they want what I have. They want the same products I have. I'm like, look, I want my own. I don't want people copying off me. And she said, if it's only big enough for you and yours, this thing is not big enough. And so with that, I was like, huh? And she said, you build it, right? You're blessed and you're graced with the ability to build it. So why don't you build it for others? And so from there, I started getting in touch with the people, calling them back in. Even from the hospital bed, I was able to book appointments and build products for other people. And so it really picked up, and I was just able to help others. And I really just love it. I love working with people. I loved helping people increase their income. I loved really creating the products. I started off with a lot of digital products. Then I moved into a lot of the publishing. From there, I was like, you can't only have a book. You need workbooks, you need journals, things like that for other people. Moved into that, and it's like, all you got on the vending table are the books and the workbooks. What if they don't want that? Had a car wreck. That led me with not being able to carry as many books around. And y'all know when you travel, books are heavy. Jewelry came into play. And it was like I could take a few books, take my vending, and make sure that I had jewelry on the table because I'm the glam coach. It's not really all about that. But hey, people love a good piece of jewelry. So maybe they didn't support that way, but they supported with a very good necklace, some cute earrings, a cute little scarflet, or something like that. Right? So low cost for me to get, easy to get in other people's hands, easy to carry, and the rest is history. I've been helping other people do all kind of makeup lines and cups, jewelry lines, t-shirts, accessories, and yeah.
Spot on, by the way. Thanks for being so authentic. Thanks for being so transparent. I love your energy. I love your brand. I love what you represent. Someone's watching right now and they're like, Shay, I love it. I love the creating part. But I struggle sometimes with just launching it, like just getting it out there. Like I'm really good at being creative. I'm really good at getting everything together. And then I have a struggle with launching it and having a launch strategy and launch plan so I can be consistent. And so the question I have to you, and I don't know if this is something you handle, maybe you do, what's one or two ideas you have for the person that struggles with being able to just launch and be consistent in keeping the marketing efforts going?
Okay, first of all, I have a book called Launch Your Business from A to Z. That's the first
What?
thing. It's everything from the
How?
beginning.
How?
Let me
How?
tell you.
All right now, you
It's,
ready? Give it to him. Give it to him.
let me tell y'all, this hot off the press. So right now, Launch Your Business from A to Z is hot off the press. When I tell y'all, it has everything you need from A, B, C, D, E, F, D, through Z for you to get your business up and going. That's the first thing, is to get the tools you need. Second, some people like me, I love a one-on-one coach. I will pay for one-on-one services. So for that, I would say some of you guys need a one-on-one person to even walk you through the process or the first steps to help you get started. I'm going to give you three. Just go ahead and let somebody else do it, build it, talk to them, give them a little bit of your dreams, your vision for what you have. And like me, I can take it, talk to you a little bit, and I can walk the rest of it out for you. I don't have any problem doing that. And like he said, AI is there, can help assist, and everything can be smooth sailing. So yes, we can get you up and get you going fast.
They're listening and saying, wow, Shay, this is perfect. I love it. I want to get the book. Her life is like on a fast track. We have a segment here called Today Is My January 1st. I think it's a good transition for those folks that are watching. And today is my January 1st for those folks who tune in every night at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You wait for this moment. Like you wait, you're like, Shay, I can't wait. I can't wait till you do the January 1st. You can go ahead and say those magical words now. Today is my January 1st. Happy New Year to you. And for all the other folks who are tuning in for the very first time, welcome to the Happy Entrepreneur Show. We're glad you're here. Without you, we don't have a show. But today is our January 1st is our personal mantra. It represents a fresh start. It represents a do-over. It means our past, no matter how dark and gloomy that past is, or how bright and sunny the past is, the past no longer equals the future. And so my question for Sonjia on the other side is really twofold. Number one, when you hear those words, today is my January 1st. What do you hear? And number two, what was a setback you had, another challenge you had, and how were you able to bounce back from that?
Listen, today is my January 1st. First, because I'm on here with you, Shay. And I get to what? Meet these amazing people. So fresh starts. Fresh starts and new people, new connects. I'm ready to connect with you. So that's the first thing. Just excited. I don't know. Y'all probably can't see the balloons. I have stuff over on the side. I keep a party going. So sometimes when I'm on or when I'm live, I have like the balloons in the background. So yeah, so it's always, I'm like him, it's always time for in room for a fresh start. So make sure that you know that. What's a struggle that I had? I think it was believing in myself. Um, a problem with my voice. Your girl is country. She's what from Texas, Dallas. And so I kind of struggled with that. I moved from Dallas to Houston. Houston has a little different twang to it. So I didn't know. I didn't know I was country until I moved to Houston. And then people said, say, come here again. Say it again. Say it again. I'm like, ah. And so I really toned back. I had one person, Juanita Rasmus. I don't know if y'all know her. This Beyonce's pastor's wife. She sat by me at a conference and she spoke to me and she said, I wouldn't have sit here. Everybody's bougie. You look a little uppity. She said, but when you talked, you were refreshing, like you were calming and soothing. And I heard you from across the room and I knew I needed to sit right here with you. And she spoke into my life about my voice. And so from there, that challenge, it kind of broke and I kind of came out of the mold and the shell I was in and just realized what I had to say was important. So I want to tell everybody out there what you have to say is important. I don't care how you think you sound, how you think you look. Just show up, be authentic, be yourself. And it's a tribe out there for you.
I love it, by the way. And thanks again for sharing. And you have so much energy. You have such a love of what you're doing. What do you enjoy most about what you're doing these days?
Oh, I just enjoy helping people. I've had so many clients come to me, spent a lot of money, 130, 150, and one even $100,000 and no products. No products. And I'm like, what do you mean? And they were like, well, I don't know what to do. Like, and they just talk to me, but I don't have a product, a particular thing. So when they go speak on stages, they come off and they're saying they're still broke. Sometimes you don't get paid to speak. Sometimes you show up and you have a thing that you lead them to, or you have a free thing that you lead them to, an email list that you're building, right? So then you have a book that you're selling. Then you have a workbook and a planner and a system of things to go with it. So you have products, right, to lead people to the sale to work with you. And so I realized so many people just didn't have those things. That really, really got to me. And it was like I just love helping people show up and the look when they get their product and they I've had people say, I didn't believe this was possible. I didn't believe I could do this. I've always wanted to do this and I just didn't know how. And I've tried so many times. And when they produce it and they hold that baby in their hand, they are so happy. And so that I think gives me a lot of joy.
Wow. You know, as you were saying that, one of the questions I love to ask when we have time, we have a few minutes now, I like to always ask, what's one of the best pieces of advice you've ever been given? And I love to frame it for the audience every time so they're aware that we're not actually come off the mountain with the 10 commandments here. But we do know that you've had a lot of mentors, as you've talked about. You've read a lot of books. You've done a lot of studies. But if you had to step back and say, wow, here's one of the best pieces of advice I've ever been given that you want to share with us, the audience, what would it be and why?
I would say just go for it. Go for it. If you don't go for it, you just won't know. You just won't know if it'll work or not. It's nothing worse than wondering what if. What if I could have did it? Maybe I should have did it. I learned from my dad's recent passing. I talked to him and he let me know I did everything in life I really wanted to do. And I was like, Dad, really? Like that's he was like, no, that was what I want. That was what I wanted to do. And we celebrated him and he has a lot of books. Like I helped him once he got started writing and publishing. He did a lot of great things and it's still being celebrated today. Even the hospice that he was just at, they celebrated him and gave him a big library opening. And so everybody just brought books. Like I would say, just go for it. Like sometimes you just have to do it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I would say. Stop waiting. Oh, what if? Sometimes you're gonna say, "What if I get enough money? What if? What if? Wait till." I'm gonna tell you this. Sometimes you're just gonna have to make that step. I wanted to go to Hawaii this year. This is a good example. I've been wanting to go to Hawaii for a long time. Been on my vision board. Oh, should I? Woulda waiting on this, waiting on that? No, just do it. And so I got up. My husband thought I was crazy. I'm like, I'm going to Hawaii. You going? And so what did I do? I got ready, started booking, started planning, and just did it in the moment. Just did it. And I realized when I got there, I'm like, I did this. Something I've always been wanting to do. Been one of the things on the bucket list, and I just did it. So if it's the product you want, just do it. If it's a service you need to provide, just do it. If it's somewhere you want to go, just do it. And you know what else you need to call me? Just do it. But no, seriously, Shay.
Just do it. And I love the affirmations you have behind you. You have work, pray, and something. What does that say behind you? Wake, pray, and
Which one? Wake, pray, and slay all day. And life is too short to wait. On the other side, y'all got it. Quinn Wade, work hard and play harder. Y'all know sometimes you just gotta play hard. Now don't forget to work. But yeah,
wow. And that's behind you to help encourage you and motivate you. So it looks like having the right mindset is doubly important for you as well. Is that correct?
that's correct. Yes, mindset is everything. Motivators are everything. I have a wild matter of fact on this other side, and it has just like all kind of quotes and scriptures, a vision, like what I want to say to myself. Things sometimes not you just not there that day, and you look up and be like, I can make it. I can do it. What did this say? That I'm blessed, right? I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. See how I just had to look over there? I'm wise. I'm disciplined. And sometimes I'm energetic. Sometimes you low on energy. Y'all see you say I got that's right there on there. I'm prepared at all times and accomplished. So sometimes you just have to have those things around you. In your presence, in your presence, in your office, right? In your room. Just reminders of who you are, who God said you are, what you can be, what you look, all those things to keep you in difficult times.
And as you come down the home stretch, I love it. By the way, two-part question. I love that. Play hard, work hard, pray hard. I like the wake and pray. Um, Two-part question. Number one, what type of clients are you looking to work with these days, if any? I'm not sure if your firm's taking on any clients. And number two, how can folks best connect with you? How can they stay in this conversation over and beyond today?
Well, guys, I am taking clients. I'm looking for somebody who's ready to get a product started, who says, "Oh, I've been wanting to do this thing. I really don't know how." Right? I really want to get it up and going, and I need somebody to help me push through fast. If that's you, I'm your person. I'm gonna go through. I'm going to sit down with you. We're gonna strategize. It won't take long. We're gonna come up with that product, and we're gonna get it going. Um, Also, I got the tools you can use. You say, hey, I want to do it myself. I have the lunch your business from A to Z. Go over. I have all the tools you can use over in theglamcoach.com, theglamcoach.com, under where my products are. I have even have free resources over there, but I got all the tools you can use when it comes to mindset first, and then the things that you need, and then product. So I have things to store at your stores, pay hip stores, your stand stores if you want to do that. I have a book where we have all of the accessories. In that book, it is a digital book, but we have links in there to all of my vendors. Things like this that you like, rings, bracelets, any kind of scarves. The links are in there. My actual vendor list is in there in links in the books, so you can go in there and do that. So I have all kind of things. Journals. I have a do-it-yourself journal in there. You go through. It's a mini video, and then I have the templates in there. So if you those of you who know how to use Canva, hey, go over there, look in there. So I have all the tools you can use to get everything up and going for your business, whether you want to do it yourself or you want to work with your girl. And make sure you get that free. We're going to talk about that 15-minute consultation. Y'all want to go on the website. You want to look down. It's going to be a little video. It's going to say, look down below. And right there, it's going to have a text. If you text that with the, I need a consultation, it'll walk you through the steps. I'll get back with you and we'll set up a free 15-minute consultation. I can walk you through some of what I've done for others and what I can do for you. Also, y'all, what's hot off the press? Wait a minute. When we come to let's talk about this. Products. Magazines is a product. I'm teaching you to think outside the box. Think outside the box. Think outside the box. Magazines are a product. So I do have like the Money Maker magazine, Make Your Own. People are doing that all day. You see them just giving covers online. What are they doing? Growing their email list, they networking, building with people. It's a product. So call me. Let's work on the product that's right for you and your business.
Well, let me say two things. Number one, thank you so much. Make sure you contact for being on the Happy Entrepreneur Show. Can't wait to have you back again soon. Keep doing what you're doing. Your energy is infectious, but what you're doing for entrepreneurs is even more important. Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
And thank you to viewers. Thank you for tuning in, by the way, because without you, we don't have a show, by the way. So I never get tired of reminding you every night at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, no matter what's going on in your life, whether you're going to that next level of success, whatever that fulfillment and joy looks like for you, or you've been hit with the punch you never saw coming and you're on the comeback trail. One thing I do believe is that today is your January 1st. And because of just that one reason alone, I believe your best is still yet to come. Your best is yet to come. Your best is yet to come. With that being said, my name is Shay Brown, host of the Happy Entrepreneur Show. Make it a great day, and we're going to make some good things happen. We connect again next time. God bless, and I wish you success. Peace, everybody. We'll see you, well, as they say, on the other side.